You'd be surprised how easy it is for Mario to clip through the tree entirely. Once Mario is through, again use trio grab and then you're able to run out to the other side. From here you want to head north to the next area and you'll want to pull out the bridge to reach the tunnel. Up this slope is a spider web with a block that only Paper Mario can activate. Hit the block and then a short cutscene will play out where the gates open to give access to the rest of Gloomy Woods. And here the camera will lock in place, but now you'll have control of just Luigi. You'll need to use the bottom screen map to navigate Luigi back down the slope, over the bridge and head south towards the first section of Gloomy Woods. When we arrive, the game will revert back to a somewhat normal state where Luigi moves at around 2 miles an hour, which is nice. Now we're going back to where the Starlow cutscene played out and to the bridge we pulled out earlier. This is why it was so important that we pulled it out, otherwise we'd be stuck here without the 2 Marios. That was some pretty broken stuff, but doing all that skips the rampaging Wiggler boss and all of West Gloomy Woods. We can now go on to the Toad Village in Gloomy Woods and more importantly, the Lakitu Info Center. By speaking to Lakitu behind the desk, we can try to enter a Toad mission but cancel out of the menu by pressing B. Now the game will think we exited the Toad menus normally, which means surely the Marios must be with us, right? They'll be placed weirdly in the room, but we can easily hold up on the circle pad and jump down to leave like nothing even happened. Outside we can use the green pipe to send us to North Gloomy Woods, and then on the other end you'll find Flutter who can take you to Mount Burr. Let's rewind for a second though, back to the Starlow cutscene in Gloomy Woods. Accessing the cutscene in this way can open itself up to some pretty funny glitches. After the cutscene's over, by entering a load zone for other areas whilst in trio grab, you can get some pretty funky results. But bear in mind, if you enter another area whilst in trio grab and press any of the jump buttons, the game is prone to crash. To see some of the weirder effects, you'll have to do a fairly tricky clip out of bounds at this point here. Just keep switching from up right to up left on the circle pad and you'll eventually clip off the edge. Doing this will get you to another area beyond the tunnel. You have to do this because the tunnel won't let you through while in trio grab, and jumping out of it will make the game crash. Now head north into some other areas and this will happen. Mario, you're not looking so good, dude. Other glitchy results are easier to pull off, just enter different areas while in trio grab. You can get Mario to disappear completely, or if you go too far right here, a cutscene will begin and the game will soft lock with both Marios stuck in the air. Once the Starlow cutscene ends, go back to the bridge we needed to pull out and then pull out the next one on the left. Now make your way back to the entrance to West Gloomy Woods heading to Sunbeam Plains. Before you go through the load zone, use trio grab and now go on through. Now if you press the A button to get out of trio grab, Luigi will turn into another Mario. Okay, that's pretty strange. This Mario can even jump, but it just looks so wrong. In this state, pressing X will crash the game, and depending on where you jump out of trio grab in Sunbeam Plains, that may also crash the game. You'll always keep this weird state as long as you go through any load zone in trio grab. And you can get Luigi to transform into many different characters depending on what sprites are loaded in that area. For instance, you can do the Gloomy Woods early clip whilst in trio grab, which is actually pretty difficult but not impossible. Once you're through, head to Gloomy Woods Toad Village and then you'll be confronted by this huge platform blocking the way. It's a good job the collision detection in this game is amazingly wonky, so you can just wiggle into the corner to get out of bounds. Now go all the way around Toad Village while out of bounds and then enter one of the houses from the back. You'll end up inside the house and in trio grab, so jump out of it and Luigi is now a green toad and you can even make him jump. Can I just say, I love how broken this game is. I can have a green toad that jumps. Before we leave Gloomy Woods altogether, there's something else we can mess with in this part of the game. Jump in the green pipe and head to North Gloomy Woods. Head south and you'll enter a cutscene from the wrong side, and we're now able to move around while the cutscene plays. By heading back through the load zone holding the R button, we can store the fast forward ability that all cutscenes have and use it outside of a cutscene. This also plays havoc with Mario, Luigi and Paper Mario's sprites, like where is the rest of Paper Mario's head? The music from the cutscene is also still playing over the top of the Gloomy Woods music, which is a real treat for the ears. This effect can be carried over to Mount Burr, where you can really mess with their sprites.